Hello. Welcome everybody, welcome back to the Goose Lab. I have added das, I have become cool. Actually no, this is my cousin, my cousin gave this to me. This is his old one, he never actually wore it, so. Cool jacket. New jacket acquired. Jacket moment. But we're back in shitty cam mode, it's like in the evening. You're gonna see shitty cam more often this time of year because winter in the United Kingdom is painful. But anyways, I has a box. I also finally put my goose deck in one of these. This is a satin tower from Ultra Pro. It has a little compartment for little dices and counters and things. Because my deck has gotten a little bigger. I've put in some temporary proxies while I'm waiting for my other ones to arrive. We'll see those in a future video. Bit of a preliminary announcement. And also I can now put tokens in here. In my previous box was just not quite big enough. I also got my copy of autograph cards signed today by Ben, Ravs Duncan, and Lollipley from the Ogscast. So that was pretty cool. So that's now got 4 page counters on it. Yeah! That's going to be like specific for Yogs, and then have a few other autograph cards for all their groups. One for like friends, one for like famous Magic players, etc. We'll keep an eye on that in future videos. So if anyone asks, this is the origin of that meme. Or segment, I guess. The autograph card segment. Yes, we have a Brothers War Grundle, which was 40 odd quid. This is the third one of these. Second I've opened on the video, because the second one, I was at a local game store and I was like, I cannot be bothered to do that. We also have one of these that they gave me at the local game store it was at. I had another one of these as well at the local game store. Don't know, are welcome packs, so kind of like a weird booster for things. So, we have Meet Khan, everybody! A foil forest, which is pretty cool. These were free, so me and my friend each got one. A root walla. I think you're basically going to get the same stuff each time, most of the time. A lightning strike. Commander spheres, you always get one of these. Useful, though, because currently none of my decks have commander spheres. And while it is slightly worse than a manalith in one way, you can also sack it, draw a card, it's like. We have Sengir Connoisseur. He's okay. Airtie Storm. It's a counterspell. Which is actually, in a way, potentially better than... In some ways, it could potentially be better than counterspell, because counterspell costs 2 blue. This can potentially cost 1 blue and 1 of other color, if your opponent casts too much spells this turn. So this can kind of be better in some ways. Similar principle to, like, Forteful stuff, like the Mind Games thing, is, my opponent doesn't have 2 blue. They may keep, but then again, it's like the gate, I guess. And a Johnny, I think you basically guaranteed a Johnny in this, which is good, because my thing crashed, so I had to restart the video. Thankfully, I recognized that it crashed, so it's fine. But yeah, Johnny is a Johnny, he's a good boy. There's a Black Blade Reforged in here, which I think is also guaranteed, and a Pilot World Sculpt, which I think is also basically guaranteed, and a Tura. I don't mind it, I've gotten some of these already, but, like, still useful. And the back one is just an arena code, but, like, I might use it, I might not. I don't think I'll be playing much arena, although I might. But arena's one of those, it's like, it's specifically a PvP-oriented format, so and I don't like PvP stuff, so, unlike things like, say, Master Duel, where it has a single-player mode, like, to my knowledge, arena doesn't. And that is bad. Anyway. This is the box. We've seen the box before. We have tokens and things in here, which is pretty cool. I'll put it to one side. We again got the green dice, which I don't mind. It is actually see-through. It's just hard to see. that it's see-through in a dark light. When it's dark, it's because it's a weird green. But it's green. It's the one of the stones. The other one's the Might Stone, one's the Weak Stone. I think this might be the Might Stone. I don't know. I cannot claim to be an expert. And of course, you always get rid of the posters. I have a poster already. In fact, I have two, technically. Which is good, because I can have both sides. We, of course, have our land pack. We should also have a transformer in here. As I found out, the Transformers cards are not actually all that expensive. I'm not actually sure why. Maybe they'll, like, even out if people start playing them in other formats, maybe, because obviously they're not standard legal to my knowledge. In fact, I'm almost certain they're not. But we have yet to see them trial in other formats. This is all still pre-release, by the way, which is very funny. So we, of course, have all the lands. We've seen the lands in a previous video. You do get 2 each foil, which is very nice. Although I guess in the case of Forest, there's only, like, 1 art for it, unless that's a misprint. Unless that's, like, a not misprint. That's a what do you call it? A mispack. Which, speaking of... where's the Transformers card? Is it not supposed to be in here? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Ratchet, Field Mechanic. Perfect. Actually one I need. Which is interesting because, as I found out, which I didn't kind of realize at first, the ones in these boxes are foils, and then the ones we get in packs are non-foils. So I'm wondering if foils are worth more. Because while it's 1 in every, like, 8 to 10 packs, usually the ones you get in packs are non-foil. So in theory, there will be less non-foils than there will be foils. In theory. Unless, like, maybe they're in collector boosters as well, I'm not sure, but we have Ratchet. And of course the promo queen, Kayla, we really don't care. We have that. A couple of insert cards. And on to the boosties. 8 of them, of course, to be exact. And these are set boosters, not draft, which is good because the Transformer stuff is in here. And I think you're like more likely to get archive stuff and stuff like that. So and you get art cards in every pack. So the art card is Mishra's Foundry. Not really a playable art card. I mean, art cards aren't really playable anyway, but I mean, like, if you do the proxy stuff, like, there's a Mox Amber one art card that I've used in one of my decks, just because Mox Amber is like 40 quid. We have a mountain. Everyone knows a fucking mountain. Paragon Stone Bull. He's a Minotaur. I haven't seen him yet. That boy. Flow of Knowledge. I think you get more uncommons as well. Flow of Knowledge is alright, actually. We have Mask of the Jade Crafter. Big Golem. Alloy Animist. A Thran Power Suit. Thorn of Amethyst, so a rare one of those. I also found out there's like these ones, and then there's the schematic ones, which are different. But, Stacks card, apparently. Inspiring Sanctuary, so non-threat spells you cast have improvised. I'm guessing that's originally from one of the Kaladesh sets. Yeah, Jirapor's most celebrated inventors have been Romalas and Clockwork. So pretty cool. We have a command, we have Gix's commands. We've had 3 rares in one booster. And Power Plant Worker as a foil, actually it's really nice, because I do want to run those. And a blank card. I'll keep these aside from tokens, because blank cards are good for making funny proxies with. If I wanted to do, like, a funny proxy deck thing. I might put some of them in my Goosey deck, because haha, funny games. Because I might do some doodles where they get stuff. We have a signed schematic-y thing, signed by Lars, and this is Precursor Golem. Precursor Orbs. We have full art planes. I will be putting these also separately to the other things, because full art lands are significantly rarer than the other ones, since none of the cards you actually get in the land packs are full arts, and they're kind of rare. Tomacool Scrapsmith, Wildy Boy, Power Blade, Pirate Blast, it's an okay card, Suchi Cave Guard, Hulking Metamorph, Mishra's Bauble. These are worth like 5 at the moment, so a decent pull, honestly. And we have Loran of the Third Path, and an Artifact checked one. I think you get a foil every pack as well, and a Soldier token. Which I'll put with the blank. I said I was going to keep them apart from foils, but I now cannot be asked. I don't feel like Lauren is going to be a very popular card, because you can get her in the pre-release kits. I got her in one of my pre-release kit. We have a Wormcoil Engine art card, so I will definitely probably use that as a proxy in something. A Swamp, normal one. Might send animation. Let's just go straight to the uncommons. Obstinate Baloth. Hey, Baloths! They're everywhere. Cliff Stomper, it's a big mindful boy. Gaia's Courser, I don't care. Urza's Workshop, there we go. We got Urza's Workshop. And, for each Urza's land you control, activate only if you control 3 more artifacts. Busted! We have an Ivory Tower, for our, like, special looking one. During your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards you have minus 4. It's like the Vice, but the opposite of that. And a Mishra's Command. Wait, what? Oh, that was Urza's Workshop's from the Commander deck, I guess. Huh. Cool. And we have a Static Net, which is the exile target non-land permanent thing, which is actually pretty good. To get that as a foil, and a Soldier. So honestly, doing pretty good for a bundle so far. We've had extra rares, a special rare from a Commander set, a Bauble, and yeah. Our art card is Gix? No, Scrapwork Rager. We kind of don't care. It's just a normal planes this time. Oh look, a Scrapwork Rager. Getting an art card of a common feels bad. Is that for Sentinel? Butchy Boy. Oh look, another Static Net. We have a Liquid Metal Coating. It's not the fun version, because there's a different version of this. We have Harbin Vanguard Aviator. When you take 5 more soldiers, you will get this one on your turn. He's okay. And a Fog. Actually, a good foil. And we have a promo? Huh? I mean, I get this. Is this from, like, what? Wernog Writer's Chaplain. This isn't a list card, is it? Oh, this is the reprint stuff for the, Stranger Things sex. That's Friends Forever. When it enters or leaves the battlefield, each player may investigate. Each opponent who doesn't lose 1 life, you investigate X times, or X is 1 plus the number of opponents investigate this way. I feel like this is quite rare, because it's a special print of the Stranger Things stuff, which is, I think, designed to be rarer in these packs. It's a way of getting around it, but also keeping it kind of rare. So that's cool. We have literally just a mountain. Although, to be fair, I might run that as a mountain. A Swamp. We don't care. Tower Worker, cool. A Third Path Iconoclast, the Spellsinger Crazy Boy. Fallen Vanguard. Tactician. Oh, we have a Transformers card. We have a Blaster. Combat DJ. Who turns into literally a Soundbox Boy. That's cool. We have a Mythic. Transformer. Foundry Inspector, decent card. Astral Cornucopia! Nice! That is a good pull, actually, I think. And a Mythic, we have a Platoon Dispenser. I actually do need this. I may be keeping this. So we have a Mythic. We have 2 Mythics in, technically, even though the Transformers is not that expensive. But, Mythics! Yeah! Yeah! and then Unleash Shell, which I think I already have one of those. And a list mythic from M11. What the fuck? Demon of Death's Gate. Okay, this is just metal as fuck. So, 2 mythic pack, by the way. With a rare alt border. You may pay 6 life and sacrifice 3 creatures other than paying this guy's mana cost, Flying Trample 9. What? What the fuck? Bruh! What the fuck? Bruh, that's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? Holy shit. M11 fucking mythic, too. Like, bruh. Bruh. Given that, like, list cards are rarer anyway, even in set packs, this is a list mythic. And it's a good one! I think. Could be bad. I don't know. I'm not a good judge of cardboard. I'm not a good judge of luxury cardboard. Our next pack contains Air Marshal, cool Archie Boy, a Foil Plains, nice. Is that our foil for this pack, though? I don't mind, it's a foil land. Hoarding Recluse, Disputer, Opportunist, Thraxodemon, Levitating Statue, Swift Spear, it's gonna break standard again, Obliterating Bolt, not Lightning Bolt, although I could, like, proxy and just, like, remove that. And just, like, edit this a lot. Especially if it's cheap. Yoshian Frontier, Chromatic Star. Another mythic? Fucking Ursa? Bruh. Okay, and an Alloy Animist foil. Wait, we got 2 foils in 1 pack? What? This set is insane. For standard, it's insane. Like, it is cuckoo. What the fuck? So we got a Transformers card which isn't guaranteed because it's 1 in every 10. An Astral Cornucopia. 2 fucking mythics. One of which being a list mythic. This art card is Razor Lash Transmogrant. Another full art land, this time is Swimp. Disenchant, just a good reprint. Wow. Power Plant Worker and Mine Worker right next to each other. They're friends. They're dating. Gruesome Realization. Hey, it's a modal card. Like a small one. Demolition Field, which is like fixed. Not Wasteland. Fixed the other one. The Fall of Krug. Hey, look, it's Traxos. Go for the Throat. Actually, decent card. Springleaf Drum. Is it a mana rock? A prototype Springleaf Drum. Tornos, the Toymaker. I was thinking of running him in my tokens deck, or my birds deck. Probably birds. But the problem is that it's green-blue. It's Cynic. Birds don't generally run green, because there's not many green birds, at least good ones. Yes, there's Gilded Goose, and yes, there's, birds. You know, that bird. But that's like it. There's not that many green birds, because green isn't supposed to get flying that often. So it being Simic is dumb. What it should have been is blue-white. Because most birds are white. The fuck? It's the wrong color combination. And we have another foil uncommon, which is Lay Down Arms, which is basically fixed swords to plowshares. And in some decks, aka mono-white decks, it just is swords to plowshares. In fact, it can even be better. Its controller gains to exile target creature mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control. Controller gains 3 life. So, for example, you have 8 planes. Yeah. You exile an 8-cost creature. Normally with swords, they gain like 8 or something. They gain life equal to something on that creature. I don't know if it's casting cost or power toughness or whatever. In this case, they gain only 3 life. So in a way, this can sometimes be better than Swords to Plowshares. Actually, no, this is sorcery. Fuck. But it's still a fixed Swords to Plowshares. You know? And a soldier token. It is still a fixedy boys Swords to Plowshares. Gods of the Geese, please bless this final pack with something special. Please, boo. Now it has to be good. But I won't be mad if it's not. Well, we have the art card is the Silex, which is cool. That's a good card. Just, it's a good card to proxy at least. It's a normal mount. It's a normal swamp. Nollywood Boy. Guy's Gift, Moment of Defiance. Kills an Acrobat. We have Audacity. Not the audio app. Blanchwood Armor. Bushwhack, Hahaponi. A Self-Assembler. A Burnished Heart. And Tocasia. That's cool. Creature you have vigilance and surveil. You may exile her from your graveyard depending on your card. Okay, she's not that bad. For a normal rare, she's not bad. And a Supply Drop is our foil, which is... And another list card! Okay, sure. Hi. Put 2 1/1 green snakes into play. Oh no, this is actually a good card for an uncommon. This is actually... You play this in Snake Tribal. You might be thinking, Snake Tribal. It's a good deck! And some people like snakes. And you not like snakes? Snakes are cute. They're long noodles. Whenever a non-token snake enters ETBs, you may return this card to your hand. Actually pretty good. Yes, it's inefficient because it's creating 2 1/1s for 3, but considering that in Snake Tribal, the kind of deck that would play a card that makes snakes, it's pretty good. Or, you play it in a tokens deck, which has creatures in it, and you run something that gives everything, like everything ETBs as Changeling. You just give free snakes! They come into play. Changeling means it's a snake. Snakes. To be fair, you just play this in Changeling Tribal too, because they're snakes. You just get free snakes. Who doesn't love free snakes? Yes, you have to pay the 3 mana to cost the card. You get it back. You could even just discard it for another cost or something, and then play a Changeling, and then you get it back. This is that one fucking card from, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! All over again. You know, the one that comes back to your hand every, like... The one that got banned. Sinister Serpent. And guess what Sinister Serpent is? It's a fucking snake! Coincidence? I think not! Snakes. Anyway, before I go completely fucking mental, I'm going to stop recording now. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and all that good stuff, and I'm going to cry into my cereal. Bye-bye, everybody. See you soon.